Good afternoon, people. How are we doing? I hope you're well. It is currently a sunny Wednesday in London, and I was up nice and early to try and get me and my mates Panic at the Disco tickets on pre-sale, which I succeeded, but it was a lot harder than I thought because the line was huge. I was in the line and the waiting room for like 45 minutes. Didn't expect that, thought I'd get in straight away. Panicked when my card details wouldn't work. It's just what happens with pre-sale stuff. But it is currently 10 to 1 and I am off to Battersea Park to go edit my video from yesterday because I didn't want to sit in a booth all day. I mean, who wouldn't want to go and edit in a park with weather like this? I'm going to grab some lunch, I'm going to grab like a picnic on the way, and then I'm just going to see loads of dogs running about as well. What could be better? So over the past few vlogs, I've wondered why it was so shaky. And there's this thing called product showcase mode. And it means that it just turns it back to like factory reset without you changing any of like the settings. And I had that on for like 4 days. Well, it's back on now, so hopefully it's gonna be less shaky. So the first port call was actually a black iced coffee and a smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel, because I need that in my life. That is the best combo. If you don't like an iced black coffee with a smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel, you're missing out. Unless you're veggie or vegan, then you're not missing out because that's not what you have anyway. I am just off to find somewhere to edit, but it's so sunny I can't find anywhere to sit that has like shade on the screen, because at the moment it's very, very, very sunny. So I'm obsessed with anything dinosaur looking, dinosaur related, anything like that. And there are some fish in this pond that are massive. They could pass as dinosaurs, to be honest. I actually couldn't think of anywhere better to edit. Just take a look at this view. While I was in the park, I was editing away, looked how much battery I had on my laptop. I had 1%, so I had to stop, but I had done the whole thing, saved it before my laptop died. The fun fact of the day, in this building up there, just above that metal bit, was the first time that I got called a casting director, which was super scary but super exciting. It was for a new musical that actually didn't go anywhere that I know of. But I went there for the morning and it was really fun. We all sat round. It was basically a play reading. It was a rehearsed reading, I guess. I just read a fact that blew my mind. So Battersea Power Station has 6 million bricks in it, which makes it one of the largest buildings, brick buildings in Europe. But then when they redid it, like when they've added to it, they had to use another 1.8 million bricks, which makes it the biggest brick building in Europe. Things you learn each day, eh? I'm just heading home now to go and export my video so that I can schedule it so it comes out at midnight tonight. 12 PM is like the sweet spot for me. My agent didn't expect it at all to be at that time. She was like, do it at 5 o'clock, didn't work. Do it at 8 o'clock, didn't work. 6 o'clock, didn't work. So that was interesting that you guys like to watch my videos at like midnight when everyone else is asleep and it's an abnormal time to watch videos on YouTube. I mean, I can't talk at all. I watch videos until like 3 o'clock in the morning, so It genuinely looks like I've been punched by a small child or a small animal or something. I haven't. I just fell asleep on my hand for an hour and a half, which was fun and not expected at all. I was quite awake in Battersea Park today. So I went to edit my video and export it and put it up on YouTube, which I did, and it all successful. Then I went to catch up on Love Island, and guess what? Conked out for an hour and a half. But now it's 7:30. This vlog is going to be very bitty. I am afraid of what the result of this is going to be. But I am off to my favourite place in the whole wide world, Sainsbury's, because it's my mum's partner's birthday, and I have got him a present, but not a card. And Mum and Joe are out at the theatre until about 11 o'clock. So it gives me time to go to Sainsbury's, grab some food, go back, wrap his present up. We all know what his present is. No, I didn't show anyone what his present was. I'll do that when I get back. I'm really excited about giving them to him. Hopefully he likes them. If not, it's a wasted trip, but I'm sure he will. If not, I will happily take them off his hands. I also got halfway here, went to whip out the camera to film that one clip, and realised there wasn't a memory card in the camera. So I had to run back because I know that everyone loves a good Sainsbury's trip. So Joe at the moment isn't eating chocolate, so I can't buy him a chocolate cake, and really cake is out of the picture because it's sugar and he's on a no sugar diet. So I'm just trying to look and see. I don't know why I'm down the crisp aisle when I'm trying to find something sweeter. So I'm looking for a card for him, and this, for your information, you're too old for TikTok. That is probably the question I get asked most on my lives is, am I too old for TikTok? So coming out with cards like that really isn't helpful for people who might just want to go onto TikTok and make friends and make content, because I know 5 or 6 people who I talk to on the regular basis who are like, oh, I'm too scared because I'm too worried about people judging me for going on TikTok at my age. Just do it. Enjoy. Don't let people bring you down, because that's not okay. So cards like that, Sainsbury's, I just filmed a completely different ending to that, but I'm going to make it kid friendly, so Sainsbury's, just know. For someone who's just had their birthday, I've realised that adults don't get singing cards unless they're rude. Now I want to change that. I could go on about cards for the whole rest of the video. When you guys like that? When I woke up, all I could crave was this chicken dish I make. It's genuinely chicken thighs and salt. You keep on adding salt, which sounds unhealthy and very basic, but oh my god, is it good. Including my grandma, who just constantly asks me how I make it. And it goes all crispy because you dry the skin out. And genuinely, I just tell her, just put the thighs in the oven, add salt, keep adding salt as they bake, and then it will go all crispy. Just seen something that could be my favourite thing I've ever seen in Sainsbury's. Someone has made the decision to put a wine next to a koala bear in with the kids' toys. So someone's obviously walked past and gone, kids' toy, my wine. And they've gone for the right decision of the kids' toy. But they've left the wine in with the kids' toy. I just checked the Lego, and there was a few Jurassic World Dominion Lego sets. But when did they get so expensive? The cheapest one there was £45. What is going on? I thought Lego used to be cheap. It's definitely not cheap anymore. There's more dinosaur stuff in the party bit than there actually is in the kids bit. That's not okay, come on. So there is a company called Hippies, which make like chickpea puff snacks, and there's limited edition Minions ones, and they look kind of like Minions. Do we think that they cut them into Minion shapes? Because if not, this limited edition is gonna lie to me, and I will have just bought it for £2, and it won't be any different than the normal packs, which are £1. It's in the basket. Take my money. Come on. Guys, start a line. It's funny because it's a clothing line. Well, it's not actually, it's clothing horse. That joke certainly didn't work. I just had to put my camera away because there was one person in there who was watching me vlog, which is fine. I don't mind when people watch. It still stresses me out a little bit, but I'm still new to this. But the fact that he took out his camera like on his phone and started filming it and was laughing while pointing it at me when I was the only person on the aisle. He wasn't subtle about it. And I was like, I don't understand, number one, why you're laughing. I'm just pointing a camera in my face, is that really that funny? And secondly, don't be rude about it. Like, if you're intrigued by it, or you're like wondering what it is, just come up and ask me. Because half of the time, number one, I like answering that question, and I like talking about it, because I'm still learning day to day. But also the clips that I'm filming, like 90% of the time, on the first try. They're like 2 or 3 tries. I do different wording, I mess up my words, and I think that's down to just knowing that I'm in public. Because right now, this is my first go, and there's no one around me watching me. Whereas if I'm in a Sainsbury's vlogging, I'll have to do 5, 6, 7 takes of one shot that might not even be funny or might not even stay in the video. But right in that second, it was funny to me, or it was crucial to the vlog, or whatever. But if you see me vlogging, or see anybody vlogging, don't make them feel anything less than 100%, because they are trying to do what they want to do, and it's hard. It's genuinely hard talking to a camera for 10 minutes. There are some people that it comes naturally to, but for me, not so much. That's our little fox that comes and visits us every once in a while. He's actually been with us since he was like a pup. A fox cub, not a pup. Yeah, his mum gave birth to him literally next door, and then one night brought him over the hedge from next door, because they were living under next door's decking, and she brought him over to be like, here we go, look what I made. And ever since, he's kind of been like living in our garden, and then going in between us, next door, the other next door, and then runs all the way up the side of the alley, and then all the way down the street. It's nice to know that there's a fox in the garden when you wake up in the mornings. Oh, this is a running occurrence. Yeah, this happens pretty much every night. We don't have stairs there. That's her doing acting. You know that we are in the booth again. It is currently 10 minutes to 1 in the morning. Today has been a strange one. It's been a very relaxed one, but I have to admit, I did forget about my vlogging camera more than once today. I think it was because I wasn't doing much, and the days where I don't have anything booked in, it's not that I can't find content, but it's like I don't want to do anything too far out that is like not what I would have done normally. So there's some things that are just generally like admin-y rest days, some days, which are most days, where I actually do things. So I apologise for the lack of things that I've done today. I've just kind of relaxed, and after my birthday weekend, it's been kind of pretty overwhelming and pretty full on. But we are back to normal, back to reality tomorrow. But today has been absolutely lovely. It's been so restful and so needed, but also productive at the same time, because I edited the vlog that's just gone out, and then coming back and just chilling out, cooking some dinner and watching Jurassic World and opening presents, not my presents, my mum's partner's presents, as it's his birthday today, which has been lovely. But thank you for coming on these adventures, and I'll see you later.